In the last section, we focused on our post index component and implemented the fetch post action creator. We verified that we were getting data back, but we really don't have a lot of data to show just yet because we haven't created any blog posts. So we're going to pause our work on the post index component, and instead we're going to work on giving our users the ability to create new posts. So let's review our mockup just real quick here. So we're going to tackle the ability to create new posts in a couple different steps. Remember, users should be able to create a title, categories, and contents. There's going to be several steps to putting this form together, but you're going to see that it's going to be a pretty darn reproducible process whenever we create a new feature with React Router. So first, we're going to scaffold out the component that will be used to show the form. So essentially our post new or post create component. We're going to scaffold that out. Second, we're going to add our component to the routes file as a new URL that the user can navigate to. So there's going to be the expectation that a user can navigate to post/new. Third, we need to implement a button in the post index component that allows a user to navigate to that create form. We want them to be able to actually have an easy way to navigate over there. Fourth, we're going to add the actual form to the post new component. So we're going to come back into the component and we're going to put the form together. Whenever the user submits the form, it should call an action creator that makes a request to actually save the blog post. Fifth and finally, we will go ahead and create the action creator and update our reducer. So 5-step process in putting this feature together. So let's go ahead and get started on that process. Let's start by scaffolding out our post create or post new component. In the components directory, we'll go ahead and make a new file. And let's go ahead and call it postnew.js. And inside of here, we'll go ahead and do the usual boilerplate that we just went through. So we'll import React and component from React. And then we'll declare our class, postnew extends component. Do make sure that you take careful note. We've got post new. Don't drop off the S there. Or if you decide that you don't want to have the S, you don't want to have post new. You want to have just post new. At least just be consistent. Otherwise, you're gonna obviously run into some errors. So we'll do our render method. Inside of here, we'll return a div that just shows create form for right now. Nice and simple. And then at the bottom, we will export default post new. Now, we want users to be able to see this component whenever they navigate to the URL post/new. Just like this right here, post/new. So that means that we need to define a new route mapping on our router. Inside of our routes.js file, we'll open it up, and then we will import the component that we just created. So we'll import postnew from components postnew, like so. And then we'll create a new route mapping for it. So remember, our route mapping is saying, hey, when a user visits this route, please show this component. So we'll say route, and the path is going to be postnew. Component is going to be postnew. Okay, let's go ahead and test this out in the browser now. So I'm going to make sure that all my files are saved. They are great. I'm going to refresh. And we don't yet have a link that we can click to go there, but we can always type in the URL manually. So we'll just type in postnew. And we get our create form showing up right here. Perfect. Just what we need. Our new route is definitely working here. So we can now visit either postnew or just / which takes us back to our list of blog posts. Okay, so that's steps 1 and 2. We did our scaffolding and we added our component as a separate route. Let's go ahead and tackle step number 3, in which we'll implement a button on our list view that the user can click to go over to the new post component. I'll catch you over there.